Welcome back to the Yips3 channel. Today we're going to talk about Roblox, their face tracking analysis software. Insert more words here. As much as I try to stay neutral in a lot of these topics, this one I have to say I really dislike a lot. And if you know what you're getting yourself into, get your ID, get your wallet, get everything ready, and subscribe and like the video or whatever. It would help the channel out, and if you want to watch stuff like this, then yeah. I won't be able to stay as neutral on this one as much as possible because this is such a stupid, idiotic idea. The only reason you would want this is more so use it for surveillance, tracking, or any other situation. Because let's introduce what this is, say why it's so shite, and explain a possibly better solution that if I were Roblox, I would choose. Alright? But first we're going to introduce that why this is. So I have this article up here that's pulled up by Roblox themselves that they have created on the so basically a new era of safety. Facial checks are now required to chat on Roblox. Now I'm also having an issue here because unfortunately me, if I just for example, hold on, let me even pull it up. Now, unfortunately for me, when I look at my Roblox account, oh, let's check your age so you can chat. I am not going to ever chat because I am not going to ever verify my face. As you could tell, I am a faceless creator. I do not want my face on any platform as much as possible, or like I'll try. I don't want to check my age so I can use the chat on Roblox. Roblox, out of all companies, to use the regular ass chat. You got rid of like the basic communication. Today, our age check requirement to chat, which launched in select regions in early December, is rolling out globally wherever chat is available. Users in the US and select regions will see in-app prompts telling them to complete an age check to chat with others. Over the next week, these prompts will roll out to all regions where chat is available. As the first large online gaming platform to require facial age checks for users of all ages to access the chat, this implementation is our next step toward what we believe will be a gold standard communication safety. It enables age-based chat, which promotes a positive, age-appropriate experience to all users globally, and limits communication between adults and younger children younger than 16. You see, that's a good, fine. You get to limit the chat between adults and children. Fine, that makes sense. You don't want them to intermingle as much. You want them to stay away. That's perfectly fine. Okay, that's understanding. Unfortunately, as we scroll down, it just doesn't make sense already. Now, here's the chart right here that we have right here. That is the chart for if they think of what your age is. Now, let's do a little thought experiment right here. Let's say you're 35, right? So you should be put into the 21 plus age, right? Unfortunately, we know that AI is not really the best at equipping with like those abnormalities. So they'll be like, we'll have to say maybe you kind of look a little older. So we'll say that you're 16 or 17. Now you're locked in and talking to 16 or 17 year olds. Now let's say that in this case, you're the predator. And now you're talking to 16, 17 year olds or 13 or 30 year olds. Like you're talking to children right there because they misidentified you, or you intentionally misidentified yourself in order to be a child. Aside from that, right, when you do verify, because most people are not verifying because, you know, most people have a brain, most people, they are not going to verify, so you're unfortunately unable to talk to anyone anyways. Another important thing is that you're sending your ID to Roblox. And Roblox, they have partnered with a third-party company, Persona, to verify account owners and all that. They say information uploaded Persona is retained for a period of 30 days. After this period, the uploaded data is removed from Persona. Roblox does not receive any raw identification information. Please note that government-issued ID is required for upload verification. Like, I do not trust this random-ass company to hold my ID. And let's say if I did hold this company, I would be probably used for AI, realistically. Besides, most people know at this point, most companies, they don't have to necessarily say what they're doing, but they can. So that is one issue there. This is also breaking COPPA laws, too. So we already know what COPPA is, everyone. COPPA is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Now, if we go back to Roblox's, Roblox's chat filters thing, they said, right? For people who are under 9 to 12 years old, they are taking the personal information of children. You are taking their face, their biometrics, their anything. Those are the personal identification, and sending it to Persona, the third-party company, to be like, hey, look at this, check this out. Is this the same, right? Or this is even without the ID. This is just talking about like the biometric stuff, or the faces and stuff. This type of shit I do not support. I cannot support. I really do not support this. This is a breach of privacy for adults, breach of privacy for children, a stupid overall idea where, now, I mean, like, all that just doesn't make any sense. Now, I could speak all the shit that I want, right? As long as I could think of a better solution. I really do think that there is a better solution for all this. Yeah. You know what that solution is? It's to hire more moderators. Work on the core problem rather than just the symptoms of that problem. Why are there so many predators on the platform? Because there's more unmoderation on the platform. You have to report people. You have to, like, when you report people, they don't work. Now, I will say, right? Roblox moderation isn't that bad. Wait, no. Don't take that as like it is the end all be all of moderation. It still fucking sucks. I'm saying that it's not as bad as people make it out to be. Now, am I saying do they miss a lot of things? Yes. But I'm just assuming that they have not real people because there's not that many people. There's like 5 people running the moderation team and they're all hating on one person. But when they hate on that one person, they hate on them absolutely in big amounts. I'm not saying that is perfect. Again, they again, as I said, that they miss a lot of cracks to let them get through all that as shit and everything. But what I am saying is that when they hate on one thing and they want to ban this one thing, they will make sure that it will get banned. And they will ensure that it will infinitely get banned. Except predators for some reason. They would rather get rid of the symptoms of the issue in order to protect their bottom line, which is, drum roll please, which is their shareholders price. Yeah, let me know if you guessed it was if it was shareholder. Just in general, we have to start a movement. Like, yeah, people are already starting out protesting as guests, and like, yeah, we have to find another solution to this because this is a terrible solution by Roblox here. If you're handling a platform with a mixed group of people, it's better to have more moderation and put money into moderation. Let's see, there's also some, let's say, skimpy clothing on that. They're taking good steps in that direction. Like, if you report an avatar, I'll probably put up a video of it, but if you report an avatar, it'll immediately like get reverted depending on if the avatar is inappropriate or not. But yeah, that they are taking steps in the right direction, I could see, aside from the ID shit. Some things they're doing right, reporting inappropriate avatars and then the avatars being reverted back, that's fine. Moderation team probably goes through a lot. They're probably going through hell and back for edgy 15-year-olds or edgy 13-year-olds trying to bypass it over and over again. So I'm not trying to skimp out on the moderation team. They're probably trying their real hardest. They just need more, they just need more people at this point. Like, genuinely expand the moderation team. Volunteers might help. I don't know, that's one thing. People could also do your part by also reporting certain people. Like, and again, with moderation and everything, you can just like report the child if they're underage or lying about the age. And you can also report bad actors on the platform, for example, predators. That's one, definitely. Report children if they bypass the system for voice chat. I don't know. Just really try your hardest to do something about it. That's all I could really say. Look out for signs and be less gullible, I guess, but that's really all I can think of right now. Everything is fucked, and please do not take that shit from anyone. Your privacy is valued. Actually, yeah, it is fucking valued monetarily, but other than that, do not give up that privacy. It is absolutely priceless. So, yeah. So, to recap here, I personally don't like this new update. I hate that I'm unable to chat. Me and my friends here, we want to be able to chat with the community, and we want to be able to do some stuff. We want to mess around, all that, but we are unfortunately unable to do that because of a delusional thing here. And yeah, that's what I gotta say. Well, I guess that's the end of the video, but if you want to check out some more videos, I'll have them on the left and right. They'll just be whatever is there. Yeah, I could convince you, but yeah.